Right, good morning guys. We're at Elsecar Reservoir for the Yorkshire Bream Tour. This is the last day of the event. I know today John Kelly's drawn a good peg 19. Matt Benwell's in the bay, I think he's drawn 5 or 6. So yeah, it's anyone's really. So we're just going to go around and talk to John Kelly now, and we'll talk to some of the other guys and competitors in the Bream Tour. So we'll see you in a bit. Right, here we are. We're with John Kelly. We're on the Yorkshire Bream Tour, is that right, John?
Yeah, that's what it's called, yeah.
Round 3. Your baby this. Tell us about it.
Well, I'm just trying to highlight local waters, and if anglers want to come, fish for decent money, create something like this, build it, and hopefully they'll come.
A bit different.
Yeah, a bit different.
So, where was the first round then? Tell us about the concept.
Southfield first round.
Yeah.
Which is obviously, supposedly the best bream water.
It's the mecca, isn't it?
It's the mecca of Yorkshire bream fishing, but unfortunately after frost it's gone rock hard.
Yeah.
So with 4 people catch, 25 failures.
Oof. But that's winter fishing, isn't it? It's not to do with venue, is it?
Not to do with venue, good venue, and it just wants to be.
It's just how it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So round 2, Worsbrough.
Worsbrough.
Yeah. What happened at Worsbrough? How did you get on at Southfield, by the way?
Dry netted.
Oh, right. We'll say no more, shall we?
Lovely dry net.
So round 2, Worsbrough. What happened?
Same again.
So you've had 2 dry nets?
2 dry nets. 2 dry nets. Worsbrough will just rock hard again.
Your favourite place though, isn't it, Worsbrough?
Yeah, well, but it's just changed now.
We'll say no more about that because we don't want to.
No, we don't.
So, but no, Worsbrough, fantastic venue again.
Great venue. There's 30 pegs with a count of 5, which is deep enough for winter fishing. So for me, it's still a phenomenal venue. What wants using properly.
And you allowed carpers £2, didn't you?
Carp counted £2, which I think's
fair
sensible.
enough, isn't it? Yeah.
Because if somebody's on a big patch of carp, get 8 carp, you have £16, and £16 a bream seems to be a reasonable weight on there.
Yeah.
So the carp pegs should have balanced out with the bream pegs, but unfortunately it didn't work that way.
So no. But I'll put some scores on the board. You can see what happened at Worsbrough and Southfield. Here we are with the leaderboard. So we got Sean Stokes in first place. He's got 10 points at the moment. Southfield he got 4. Worsbrough he's got 6. And we got second, we've got Matt Benwell. At Southfield he comes second, and at Worsbrough he came 10th. He's got 12 points. Stephen Taylor's in third. He won the actual match at Southfield, so he's got 1 point, and at Worsbrough he didn't have a bite, and he's got 23 points, so he's on 24 altogether. And as you can see, we've got the rest of the field. We've got a lot of good anglers in this Bream Tour, so expecting a lot of movers and a lot of shakers. So let's get back to the fishing and see how they're getting on. So let's talk about today then. The last round. And you've drawn a flyer, haven't you?
I've drawn a good peg, 19, yeah, it's a good peg.
At Elsecar.
It's at 2 hours with nothing, and I've just had my first one. So we've got 1 bream at the minute. So hopefully it's going to go and we're going to have a good last run and salvage some money off this league. Hopefully. Whether we do is a different matter.
But you're getting a couple of signs now, you said, didn't you?
Yeah, odd sign now, so there's something coming. Yeah. Let's hope that you'll bring me some luck, Dave.
Well, I hope so, mate.
I do.
So, you tell us what you're fishing today. You're just fishing method, aren't you?
Just art and art method, and altering them out to pellets I'm putting through and ground bait, 2 mixers, 1 fish meal, 1 not, and 2 lines. One's a fish meal line and one's a ground bait, the normal no fish meal line. One's a fully natural and one's pellet. And the one what's gone were my pellet line,
Right.
which I'm glad for, because I think my theory way it is with this pellet and bream, it's like catching a roach on hemp. Once you get your first one, it's a more addictive bait, and it should be party hats on. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
That's why I like pellet fishing for bream.
And what you got on hook pellet?
No, I've got maggot on.
Right, okay.
Yeah, but that's why it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's the fish meal lines 1-0 up to now. Whether we keep, hopefully, all lines are going to go black. But you don't know, do you, Dave?
Well, no. What time is it now, did you say? We've got about a couple of hours left, is it?
1:30.
Right.
1:30.
So we're getting into bream time, aren't we, really?
Yeah. So here we are, we've been in 11 minutes 37.
Right. And how long do you normally leave it then? 15 minutes? 20 minutes?
15 today. Opened up on 15s. But the bite I've had was bang on 15 minutes.
Right, okay. So you're looking about that time
I've
again then?
step into 20s now. I'm
Right.
not with another 5. With 20 minutes. So hopefully, something to happen.
Right. Right, well, we'll leave it there.
Nice to see you anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've been a bit of a redler on here, haven't you, John?
It's a good venue.
Yeah.
It's my favourite venue at the minute.
A redler on BagUp as well, aren't you?
Yeah,
You know,
good,
few,
good.
So check out, what videos, John? You're on a few, aren't you?
Yeah.
At Hallcroft and all sorts. So if you want to see more of John, yeah, look at that face. How can you not? Get subscribed up, innit?
Yep,
And,
subscribe up.
And check the other videos out with John giving some tips. So yeah, we'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hope I don't do a John Kelly and landed net fall off. Got cameras on me.
I wouldn't be bothered walking for that.
Wow, you've got him, mate, haven't you? When no one's catching out.
Back in the camera.
Rare thing on this.
Get that. How many you got, Greg?
Got 4 small fish and that's biggest fish.
What, skimmers or roach?
Couple of skimmers, couple of roach.
Right, Greg. How are we going?
It's been better.
What do you mean? You're doing quite well, aren't you?
No,
You're on a bit of a roll, aren't you?
not well enough.
Doing right well at Hallcroft. Can't go wrong there. Didn't you do well at Ully the other day and all, when you section, didn't you? Or?
No, I just missed out on
Oh, did you? What did you fish the other day? You did well though, didn't you? Saw on.
I was one of the 10 that caught at Worsbrough.
Right.
Blanked at
I'm sure I saw something else on Facebook that you'd done well somewhere. But anyway, what are you fishing today?
I'm fishing the method at 60 metres. I've had 2 skimmers on it. I'm fishing a short line at 30 metres with joker and pinkies, and I've had 2 roach on that. That's how hard it is. Even the joker can't do it today.
But what have they been? Little roach or skimmers?
I've had 2 little roach and a tiny skimmer on the bloodworm
On the
line.
short line. But you're there or thereabouts, mate. Another one of them. Could be quids in. I don't think anyone's got to do much, have they, at all?
It's normally good for some fish here, but I think it's that snow water that's some snow water's gone in it.
Have you had many? What they're doing? Taking rod round? Oh, that's ducking it.
Yeah. No, they're not.
Just
They're not good bites, really. No.
just little taps, and then whether to pick rod up or not.
Yeah.
Well,
is there any blanks today? Do you know?
oh yeah, there's a few up there. Yeah, a few people ain't caught. A few people down there as well. So, but I'll have a walk round, see what's doing. We're here with Nick's feed on Elsecar Reservoir for the Bream Tour.
Bonjour.
How's your day gone, Nick?
I've got a small skimmer and a decent skimmer, so I reckon I've got about 2.5 to 3 pound. I've had 2 bites, and that's it. But generally, everyone's struggling. Everyone's struggling for a bite. Every peg in, so I kind of like expected it to be hard. We're coming into the last hour now, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I might get one more pull if I'm lucky, which would be good. But to my left, there's very few fish getting caught. I don't think there's been a fish caught to my left for 7 pegs, so see what happens.
Yeah. What? Just tell people what you're fishing on Elsecar. So you're fishing method feeder, aren't you?
I mean, look, I don't know. It's 30 years ago since I last fished here. I used to fish here all the time as a kid, but I resemble it the same to Worsbrough. So I'm fishing a weighted up method feeder, a medium hybrid feeder, a medium length stem with white hydro elastic in, and I'm fishing at 80 metres, simply because generally you don't have to fish that far out because your depth is nearer in. But with the amount of pressure there is on the bank and everyone chucking feeders out, I've decided just to try and make my own swing and fish past everybody. 4-inch hook length, 2 and 3 maggots on the hook, and I'm loading it up with swim sting pellets with a bit of green ground bait over the top.
The normal mix you use, isn't it? That?
Basically a normal mix, yeah. I mean, generally if I'm using a boilie, I'll never use ground bait, but I'm using ground bait to cushion the maggots, because if you try and press pellets onto maggots, you often damage them and bust the maggot when you're trying to compress the feeder. But by using ground bait, it cushions the maggots and keeps them intact. 13-foot rod, 8-pound shock leader, 3-pound main line. I'm only fishing an 014 main line, a really thin line. That means if I've got a crosswind on, I'm minimising the amount of drag I get on my cast, which means I can hit my clip straight and my line straight, which means in theory I'm more accurate. My feeder's landing in more or less the same area. And it just aids your casting as well. The thinner your main line, the easier it is to cast at distance.
I see you got a bit of a stopwatch just here on your platform frame. You, how long do you leave the feeder in for then?
It all depends on the situation. At the moment, with the water being so cold, you're literally fishing for one fish at a time. So I like to leave it in for at least 15 to 20 minutes. But it also depends on the depth. If I'm, let's say, fishing in deeper pegs, where I might have to build up my peg quicker, I might need to get more bait in, I might only leave it in for 10 to 12 minutes, and then gradually, as the match progresses, leave my casts in for longer when I feel that there's going to be fish in that area. When there aren't fish in that area, it allows me to maybe just spend less time in the water fishing and feeding. And of course, on the other way to it, if it's even shallower, then I'll leave my feeder in for even longer. But as a golden rule, when the water is as cold as what it is at the moment, although we've had mild weather recently, that water is still freezing. I'm looking at leaving it in 15 to 20 minutes. It's just a good timer for you to leave it in. I'm on about the method feeder, where you don't really want to plough so much bait when I'm only fishing in 6 foot of water. I'm hoping that the odd fish is going to come along. If I'm casting all the time, I could quite easily spook those fish. And I've had 2 bites, and both my bites have come after 10 minutes. So it's almost as if, you know, they've settled down and they've moved into the swim after the feeder has hit the bottom. Maybe when the water temperature's warmer, the principle of your feeder being more intact, they're actually following your feeder down onto the bottom, you're getting a bite very quickly. But this style of fishing is where by the time I actually get a bite, I reckon a lot of that feed is dispersed out of the feeder. My hook bait's dispersed out of the feeder, and they're feeding on the particles around the feeder. They're not actually lipping the actual feeder, they're feeding on the loose particles that are around the feeder.
Well, let's hope you get one in the last hour, and you'll be up there, I think, won't you?
Well, see what happens. One more pull would be nice.
Hey, how are we going, mate? What you had?
I've had probably a dozen roach and 2 skimmers.
So what weight you got?
£1.5, £2 max.
What are you in the stand? You're second, aren't you? I think in the
Second, yeah, by 2 points.
So you're doing quite well, aren't you? I think you're going to be pretty much up there, mate. Aren't you? What, the paint top 8, I think, aren't they?
7 or 8.
7 or 8, yeah.
But Mick's had 2 bream, and he's bumped one off and he's missed a bite as well.
You getting indications then, are they?
I've had loads of bites, just can't hit them. Yeah, I started on a 55cm tail, and then I went down to probably not even a foot tail, like. Just
What are you fishing then?
pinky, double pinky on the size 18 up.
Are you short? How long are you chucking?
40 metres on this line.
How many of them you got?
Probably a dozen or 13.
Oh, nice to get a few bites then, isn't it? A lot of people aren't getting anything, mate. Yeah. Your best bud, old Matt, he hasn't had anything. Hasn't had a bite.
How's you say? Is he catching on MPEG? Who Sean Stokes like?
I haven't seen him catch anything, no.
Oh, he's in. I think he's 2 points clear of me. I mean, I've had loads of indications but hitting them, you know what I mean? So I've had to shorten right up. But some of them, you smash a bait before you've even had a chance to sink the line and that, you know. But yeah, I didn't really need to do out too drastic really, so I've had probably first hour out on the method, and then my plan was come straight on the shorter line, but then Mick had a bream, so I've had another cast out, then he's got another bream, so I've had probably, like I say, it's probably 2 more casts running, and I hadn't had a sign on it, so I've just come short, made my mind up right.
And then stuck on this all day, pretty much.
Just stuck on this all day.
Bit like Hallcroft, eh?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? The next 3 rounds of that.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I can't wait, mate, to get back. It's been too long, hasn't it?
Yeah, probably a godsend of the weather that we've had.
Hey? You put any joker in then to get them small fish?
Just pinkies. I put some pinkies and some dead reds in at the start.
Like proper bloodworm fish, them, aren't they? Them little roach and that.
That's just come off.
These are best pole pegs anyway. These, yeah. That one, what Nigel's in, best pole peg on today. Alright, it's looking good, mate. Keep going anyway, I'll come back in a bit. You've only got last hour now, haven't you, I think?
Last hour?
Yeah, I don't think it's long, yeah. Right, we'll just have a chat with Mick Axon in peg 2. Great bream peg this.
Yeah, alright.
Right, here we are, mate. How we going, mate?
Alright, pal, are you?
Yeah, good, mate.
Good.
How's your day gone?
To be honest. First hour, 3 pulls.
Right.
First one didn't hook it sen. Straight back in 7 minutes later, got another one. Then back at 12 minutes later, got another one. So 3. That one with.
Is that it?
2 fishing net.
What? Bream?
Bream, proper bream, 3-pounders. And then.
Oh, they're alright then, aren't they?
20 minutes ago, rod's just gone off rest. 15 winds on it, and it's come off another one.
I think I heard you from Peg 28 over there.
I think they heard me at Southfield, to be honest. Yeah, a few choice words.
Yeah. So, what are you fishing then? Just method, is it?
Method. I set off on method long, traditional 40 metres short.
Yeah.
My shortest line, but because I'd got them 3 pulls on method early on, I swapped my shorter line to method, and I've not had a sign on it. My traditional went straight away.
Right.
And to be honest, all my 4 bites have been on corn.
Yeah.
All the lot. And I've gone through everything. But all my bites have come to corn.
What, so you've been chopping, changing?
Chopping and changing every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
15-minute cast, 10-15-minute cast. And every bite has come on corn.
Oh, that's unusual, isn't it, for down here as well? But,
So I'm going to now, as you've seen, I've packed the rod away. I'm going to sit it out on corn now and hope to pick another fish or 2 up.
Well, I think you're probably in lead now, aren't you? If you've got, what, you got 3 bream?
2. No, that
bream.
last one's just
come off.
come
Oh, you
off.
come off, didn't it? So
Yeah.
2 bream, yeah, you're probably in front, I think.
I need another one to be.
Yeah, to make sure.
To make sure.
Where are you in the league?
It's about 7th.
All right, so you're up there then, aren't you?
About 7th at the minute. But don't know how they're doing up there, so.
No one's catching up, mate. I think Nick Speed's got 2 small skimmers. John Kelly's got 1. Greg Owen's doing quite well. I think he's got a couple of.
This is time though, isn't it, where they're gonna.
Well, this is it, mate, isn't it? Bream o'clock, isn't it?
Bream o'clock now. Somebody up there will pick 3 or 4 fish up in 3 or 4 casts.
Well, we'll have to see.
I hope it's me though.
But Matt next door, he keeps sniding odd roaching, doesn't he? And little
He had to
bits.
do. He had to do because he's up there. It was pointless him sat waiting for a big one. He might as well put points in net when he's second position at minute, so he's got to do, hasn't he?
Yeah. Old Nigel looks lonely, doesn't he? You know, like he's not had a bite all day, has he?
Not had a bite all day, bless him. He's stopped smoking yesterday.
Oh dear.
His
So
pipe, but then his pipe's gone flat, so he's had to go on a fag.
What?
And then his phone's gone
How
flat.
can he stop smoking and still smoke a pipe? What's he smoking?
One of them, go on, vapour.
Oh right, so he's on the vapour then.
Ah,
is he?
yeah.
So he hasn't really stopped smoking,
Not really
has he?
stopped, has he? But
He's
he's had to
just-
start again today, so he started to stop.
Right. What's this new route? Oh, I'm gonna have a chat with him about that. I think before we.
I think we need to speak to him about
Yeah.
definitely.
So I'm sure that's not really stopping smoking, is it?
no.
So, are you chucking? Did you chuck in line with sluice? Did you? Or
I've gone past. I've gone 56 metres,
and that's where you've got your fish.
and that's where I've had all my bites. Yeah, not had a sign on 40 metres.
And you're on method now. You like
Method
it?
now.
You like a tight tip, don't you? When you're on method.
I do, yes. I do.
Is that so that when they pick it up,
They're on.
It's on pretty much already. Yeah.
I like them to be on.
Yeah.
I like them to up the sends me.
So I've seen a few people just have a little bend in it, but I don't think that's the right way, does it? You
No,
need to have a
no.
tight.
I think with method it doesn't matter. To be honest, you're not looking for bites. They're on, aren't they?
Yeah.
When that tip goes already up the sends, hopefully against the method.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Really? Right, bud. We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Well done.
Let's hope I get another couple.
Well, I think you're up thereabouts, mate. It's going to be a close one, isn't it? But let's hope you get another couple.
I'll take
or-
one more.
Yeah.
I'll take one more now.
We're here with the Bream Slayer himself, Nigel Kilburn. What? You're an absolute legend at Southfield, aren't you? At the minute, you're up there, mate.
Not at the minute, no.
All right. We'll leave that there then. So, how's your match gone today, mate?
Shocking. 8 temp moved.
What, all day?
All day.
And what are you fishing?
Method. I had to go for it. And it ain't moved.
Normally you're not a method man on here, are you?
I'm
Normally
not a method man at all.
Normally fish conventional, don't you?
Yeah.
Um,
But it's not working, is it?
no,
You've got to fish.
You've got to have a method, haven't you? I think if you fish conventional, you've got to come short, haven't you? Like Matt's done, and pick a few skimmers up or whatever. But
it's not going to win your match then.
No, exactly. Are you in the league at the moment?
Before today, 11th, I think.
Oh right, so you could have.
I could have done if it had gone round a few times, but it ain't.
Is he in again, or Matt? Has he got another one on? Where's some?
The see-through one.
Yeah, he's got another one on, hasn't he? There. I said to him that they look like bloodworm and joker fish, don't they? But
Yeah.
he said that he's fishing pinky.
Yeah.
But what are you sat out on? Are you sat on a pellet, or you got maggot on, or?
I've got a piece of corn on it, haven't you?
Oh, have you? Well, Mick said that he's caught. Is that why you've changed the corn then?
Yeah. But all I fished is pellet and corn. I had to go for it, but it hasn't worked.
Well, at least you've gone for it, mate, haven't you?
Yeah.
Give it a good go.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. Mick Axon's had 2 bream. John Kelly's had 3. Matt Benwell, I think, is it? He's getting quite a few skimmers and bits and bats. So, what you done? All right.
2 small rods.
Struggling up here though. These aren't.
Grim.
Yeah.
It's grim up there.
Up here, I wouldn't have fancied it at all.
Well, Jimmy said he expected us all to blank.
Well, yeah.
He's a resident expert at Chelsea.
Well, he says so, doesn't he? Here we go. Look, Jimmy, what we had, mate. All right, so we got a bream out, did we, when I left you?
Got a proper one out now.
Oh, awesome. How big's that?
About 3 and a bit. So I've got about 4.5 pounds altogether.
All right, you're doing well then, mate.
Could be better, could be worse.
Tip fly round, did it, or?
No, not really. Just drop back, little nod, goes on. All bites have been poor, really poor.
Well, mixing peg 2, I think, and he says they've absolutely carnaged the rod round.
None of that.
So, but mate, when you drew up here, I didn't think that you'd even get a bite, because past 20 up here, they don't fish them in winter, so they never really put them in. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not even going to get gear out of van, or we're going to drive away.
What did you do at Worsbrough?
Blank.
What did you do at Southfield?
Blank.
Oh dear. So you could have been well up there, couldn't you?
Well, I had 2 good draws on them as well. I had a MPEG 30 on Southfield, fancied it, thought I'd get some at least. And then I drew peg 42 on Kips, on Worsbrough, run to it thinking...
Yeah, you love it on there, don't you?
Yeah. Blanked again.
Is everybody caught, David?
There's a few blankers, mate, but there's not everyone's caught now. I mean, Matt Pilley's been on like I think he's on 13. He hasn't even had a bite, and that's a decent peg.
That's
so
a good area. He asked me about that.
yeah. So
I
it's
said, you're all right there.
you're just gonna get odd pocket of fish, aren't you? That's what it is. But so yeah, mate. Well, at least hopefully you'll pick a bit of money up today, won't you?
I won some on bingo on Southfields on last Tuesday. So,
Did you?
picked up 40 sheets for bingo section. But
What happened at Southfield then? No one caught anything.
there were four lads caught out of 24.
All
And
right.
they were all up in top end 50 odd upwards.
All right. So you picked up at Southfield for
Bingo,
bingo.
art job.
Yeah. So when a section, when not everyone blanks in a section, you get
Yeah.
drawn out or an out,
Drawn
don't you?
out.
A lot of people won't understand. Yeah. But well, that
It's all a
was lucky,
victory,
weren't it?
but you know.
Yeah. Well, victory, mate, isn't it? Pays for the travel costs and everything like that, doesn't it? So, so last 5-10 minutes now, you're just waiting for the rod to arch round and another.
It's not going to happen.
You got to think
I've come
positive.
to terms with it. It's all over. I think we've got 3 minutes left.
Right, we're with Matty
mate.
Pillay. How are we going?
Not bad, pal, not bad. Bit of cold light, but struggling on.
You've come down to fish the
Yorkshire.
so the Yorkshire Bream Tour. You've come down to fish the 3 days. How's your 3 days gone?
Oh, fantastic. I've blanked the first match. I had a massive 7 roach for 8 ounces the second match.
That were on Worsbrough,
At Worsbrough. And I've not had a bite today, so it's a little bit grim, but it's been nice. It's a nice day today.
Well, that's what winter feeder fishing's like,
Yeah,
innit, I suppose.
we know what was coming for, mate. If we're lucky enough to get a bite at each of the matches, we'd pick some money up, but unluckily not.
Yeah, you're in the last 15 minutes now of the match, aren't you? So you're just setting it out, see if you can just get one bream,
I'm
just
going
to
for the pack up and hopefully the angler self
snare a bream.
Because I tried everything else and nothing else is working. So, but it's been all right. My mate's catching up there, so we share, so that'll do.
Yeah, it's getting a few in your Matt, so he'll be well up there. You
all
share all the time? Are you sharing it Hallcroft as well?
Yeah. It's been good. It's been good. He took a few quid off me on the golden rod the other week. I'll be taking that back today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
So you tried short, didn't you?
Tried short. I put 100ml joker in a pint of cereal. Just thought I'd get some roaching bits and bobs on it, but I've had one little indication when I've had a go, so nothing seems to want to feed really. Just every odd fish in little pockets. Which you get though, don't you? Yeah. Like I say, if it had gone, I expected to catch 3 or 4 pound of roach, but I'm just not. You've also, I say everyone's packing up that. We know what we're coming for, mate.
Yeah, it's just a shame, mate, and it, but
it's good. I say it's been a good crack though. Which is the main thing, isn't it?
Well, that's it, innit? That's what you come down for. But yeah, thanks for that. Right. Right, we're here with John Kelly. How has the match gone, John?
It's gone all right in the end.
You've absolutely smashed it, haven't you?
Yeah, nice win, yeah.
So tell us about the match. How did it progress? What happened? What did you start on first?
Well, I've just set off method 60 metres and a line at 70 metres and went between both lines, and then backed off, just gone between them. Got one.
What, backed off? Did you take clip off?
Yeah, just kept me between both them lines.
Right.
And then I've had I've had I got 2 bites at 60 metres. First landing at 60, and then the last landing come at 70. That was it. Both on the fish meal base mixers. So that was it.
Maggot.
Yeah, maggot.
Maggot on the
Maggot on the hook. Small looking maggot. Single baits.
So you've smashed a day up, haven't you?
Yeah.
£7. What were it? £7?
7.14.
14.
Great. Good draw though.
Great win. You're
good draw.
Well, I said to you, didn't we, earlier on that it's a good peg, but
19 pegs always worthwhile.
They're all good pegs down here, aren't they?
Yeah, but if you draw, it's a good venue. This if you draw between 10 and 22, you've got a chance. Yeah. I think.
I like it. I like it in Bay though down there, mate.
Yeah, Bay's all right with wind going down, as it's proved again. There's a lad who's seconds in Bay, so it's best venue I'll fish. I love it. There's venue.
There's no, out and out flyer, is there?
No, I've never seen a venue with as many bream as what there is in this venue. I love it.
And you can win it off any peg, can't you?
Yeah, you can win it. It's like, it's all right. It's all right.
How many match wins have you won down here this year?
I don't know. A few now.
A lot, haven't you?
I don't know. I've won a few.
Must be talking over 10, I think.
I don't know, Dave. A fair few. But like I say, in summer, when I was getting my pants pulled down with worm men, and I just kept sticking at my method, coming third, seconds, 1-1, and then you wait while it's your turn for you run the bites, don't you? Temperatures have dropped, that's suited me.
I think what we're going to do is take this off here, this Garbolino, we're going to get Elsecar.
Yeah, it'll be alright, that, won't it?
What do you think to that?
It'll be alright. Be alright. Yeah.
Anyone want to put in for that, you can comment on the channel. You can put a pound in towards that and we'll get John and Elsecar top for being the master on here. A lot of people are going to offer you out on here, aren't there? Might be a challenge match going down.
Fetch him, bring him on.
Yeah? You're up for that, John, aren't you?
What's wrong?
Anyone want to challenge John and Elsecar? He's the man on here. I think we should have a challenge match.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it were international like this, wouldn't it?
You reckon?
Laugh out loud,
Right, well, all the international people watching, there you go. Get signed up. John's offering anyone out on Elsecar. He's the daddy on here. No, well done, mate.
Yeah, well done. Tell for that.
We're going to go down to the pub now and have a few beers, we'll see who's won the Bream Tour, won't we?
Yeah, the Bream Tour. The first one. Hopefully we're having another one before March, and then keep it rolling.
If you want to get in touch with John on Facebook, yeah?
Yeah, get in touch, or through you.
Yeah, or through BagUpTV, and if you want to come down and fish this, hopefully we'll get it full, eh?
Yeah.
We can fish other side, so 40 anglers on here. Let's get a few more people down.
Proper fishing.
That's it, we'll leave it with that, proper fishing.
Joint Nick Speed and Mick Smith. Split that.
£3 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, £3 to each. Well done.
I
do think Nick had £3 3 though, to be fair.
£3 2. Second section.
Wait.
Wait.
Read this one.
No. Second section.
Where are we, Big? Section 2. From 24 to 28 is Jimmy Super Stud Preston. Well done, Jimmy. Well done, Kill. Target.
Most improved angler this year.
It's good angler.
Right. Training well.
I'll do that one first. Pegs 11 to 16 with a weight of £3.10. It's Tony Briscoe.
Well done, Tony.
This is £45. Pegs 2 to 10 with a weight of £3.2 is Mad Mick Smith.
Done that one.
Spud! Andy, get up there! Take it off him, mate. Get up there, Andy.
Yeah.
Is that one?
Yeah.
From Bordeaux.
Peg 17 to 22, the winner is Spud. £3.8.
I'll do a fiver in a minute.
You'll do a fiver. Where's individuals, that? Where's individuals?
Individuals. Only two.
Where's only two? Right. Individuals today. Where's it? Second of Peg 2 is Mick Aston with £6.1. Receives all this lot. Thank you, Mick.
Thank you.
Often us a win.
And today's winner is myself. With £8.
Well done, John. Well done, John.
Right, now the serious stuff.
Thanks for coming and all that.
Thanks for coming. Well, I'm hoping to get another one going in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, well run, John.
Yeah, thank you. I know it was that time. Yeah, we might have a venture out so anybody who just watch Facebook for it.
Yeah, well done, John. Well done.
Well done, John.
Well organised.
Right now, what we're doing, it's not been at all.
Well done, Mick, for helping him.
Right then.
Well done, Mick, for
Are
helping
you ready? The main event.
Well organised, Mick. John's
In
big.
7th place on this year's Dream Tour is Greg Owen.
How many points?
37 points, receives 75 quid.
Well done, Greg.
In 6th place is a man who we all know and love, Dick Speed. 35 points. Well done, Dick. Tiny, plenty to have you with. In 5th place, Mick Smith. 33 points, 125 quid.
Well done, mate.
Right, and in 4th place, it's that man Spud again with 29 points.
Well done, Spud.
150 quid.
Bob can't let you down. Bob can't let you down, eh?
Right then. No, it's happening.
Bob can't let you down.
Right, in 3rd place is Sean Stokes with 28 points. Received
£28 for £4.10. We had to call back on weight with you.
Fucking hell.
Charlie out the way, Dave.
And in 2nd place is my co-organiser, Mick Aston, with 28 points with a weight of 9 pounds, so 225 quid. And this year's winner, all the way from Grimsby, with a weight
Hey, got up there.
with 24 points, it's Matt Benwell.
Get between us.
Right, here we go. Matt, you've done really well this week, haven't you, on the Bream Tour? Talk us through your week.
Basically, first match I was lucky enough to draw, I think it was 57 Southfield. There's been some fish caught up there, and I've basically sat there for, must have been 3.5 hours. I've chucked out and it's gone round within probably 20 seconds. And that set me up
Solid.
and that set me up for the other 2 matches really.
So what did you win them? What happened at Southfield? What did you win?
I came 2nd overall.
Right.
There was
4 catches, was there?
4 fish in total out of
Yeah.
24 anglers.
And these are all top anglers, aren't they? You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's what it is, isn't it? Winter
You know what we
fishing.
come for? Is like we could get 1 or 2 bats, you know, he's always going to pick some money up, wouldn't he, mate?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So you did well. Start off, you did really well, didn't you? Second match, Worsbrough. What happened?
I didn't really fancy where we drew, to be fair. I drew, I think it was about 19.
How was that?
20.
Yeah.
And I didn't fancy it on the method at all. A few people.
Is that when you caught the fence?
Yeah, fair something, yeah. Cheers, bud.
I cut that bit out. Right, cheers.
Yeah, get it in. Yeah, so I didn't really
What peg were you on?
19.
Peg 19 I was on.
And which on the wall? So that's
yeah.
Is it Sheffield side? That?
Yeah, I think that's what they call that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sheffield Bank, yeah.
That's more up to Shallers though, isn't it? 19.
No, it was at this top end about.
It's sort of like midway, yeah.
Is it midway?
halfway
Right.
up, halfway up.
Okay.
So I didn't really fancy it on the method.
Well, we had a speak, didn't we, in the morning? And sort of like we put some game in for roachings, bit short, bit of cereal, a few pinkies and bits and bobs. Then tried to catch some fish really for him. That was the main part of it.
Yeah, and I've just fed F1 black and just a few pinkies. But to be fair, at the start I put a bit of gear in, gone in after an hour, and I've had 1 or 2 signs and that. Like,
How far were you chucking them? What? Is this short? Is it?
Yeah, short, like probably about 25 metres.
Oh right, so pretty short then, yeah.
And I've just had odd bites really, just trying to gain a few points.
Yeah. So what did you weigh at Worsbrough?
£1.4.
Right.
Yeah.
But that
So
what
good.
did you come though in the?
That kit, I think about 10 points, so about 10th overall.
All right.
Yeah.
So a decent start, weren't it? 2
Yeah.
days, and then
Yeah.
what were your thoughts then going into the last match at Elsecar?
I've only been here once before,
Right.
so I know there's certain areas of the lake where the pleasure anglers come and they park the car and they dump the gear down, like Southfield with the ramps and that.
Yeah.
And I know they was like the good pegs, but if I got the early pegs, there's like going to be like a spare peg, but it was still tight fishing. So I've just done 2 lines.
Where did you draw at Elsecar? Just tell people where you drew.
Peg 3. Yeah, peg 3.
In the bay, innit? So it's a
Yeah.
decent area down there if the wind's blowing down, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how did you start your match today then?
I've fed 2 lines, method at 60, and then I've used the cage at 40 metres. I've fed my 40 metre line, just with pinkies, then maggots. I've probably put 4 feederfuls in, and then I've gone on the method for an hour, and then just dropped back.
Drop back short and
Drop back short. And it's, I've had signs nearly every putting
We had
basically.
20 odd roaches.
Yeah, 20, probably 20 roach and a couple of skimmers.
were that you thinking then to give that long line a go, see if you could get an early bream and then come short to
Yeah,
pick up some
basically,
fish?
yeah.
We sort of worked out if he could get a bite.
I know you're sharing with him, aren't you? So that's why that's why you're smiling all the time, isn't it?
We sort of, we had the plan and I've sort of kept eye what's been going on and told him just to fish for roach. I could see no one was catching any fish, so I said just keep going.
You've been on the blower all day, have you?
Well, I just keep my eye on him, make sure things was going smooth.
All right.
Money's money, innit?
Yeah, definitely. So, and what did you weigh today then?
I forgot now.
£2.12.
£2.
£2.12.
Yeah, 2.12.
Right, and what have you? So, I think what were it? John Kelly won the match with 7, didn't he? 7.
Then Mick Axon's had a
Then Mick Axon.
6.
So, what do you know where you've come today, or?
I couldn't tell you, to be fair.
Right.
Couldn't tell you. I must have been like midway somewhere.
Right. Here we've got the clan coming down now, haven't we? Mid interview with the boys coming down.
Yeah. We get all sorts of this part of the country.
Well drawn.
Can I spoil it?
9 points.
Let's see what you have, mate. We
Cheers.
keep it real on here.
Come on, I'll have the money.
He's,
See you later.
yeah, see you later,
See you
mate.
soon, Andy.
So yeah, awesome fishing, mate. This week, you done really well. So you share all the time, do you? You're sharing at Hallcroft as well.
Yeah.
So just on another note, you're doing really well at Hallcroft, aren't you?
Been steady, yeah, it's good. We've 6th a week.
7th at the minute.
7th.
Ticking over. We've swum a couple of times. I don't think we've drawn particularly well, but we're catching some fish, aren't we?
Yeah,
So
we are, mate.
two heads is making a bit better weight and a half between us, so it's going well. Good.
Good teamwork, yeah. Well, anyway, well done, mate. Awesome fishing this week, and thanks for doing interview and that.